present the class reflections.
Yes, Sarah! Woo! Got it, Sarah.
Hello, President Johnson, faculty, family, friends, and fellow nursing graduates. I would like to start by apologizing to all the family and friends for the nervous wreck that I am right now. I'm sure someone out there has already gone through the whole nursing process: assessment, tachycardic, diaphoretic, pallor, diagnosis, fear and anxiety related to this scary speech, plan, just give her some Valium, and then we'll implement and evaluate later. When I learned that I would be speaking today, I researched on the internet how to give a good speech, and it told me to talk about current events. Well, I realized that because of nursing school, I have no idea what's been going on the past couple of years. So while history was being made around us, we were making our own history, and today, I figured I would share with all of you, our guests, where we've been hiding and what we've been doing while the world has been going on without us for the past 2 years. Or 2.5, for some of us that wanted that little extra education. As we began our journey into nursing school, our toughest issues were what size scrubs to wear or what color looked good against royal blue. We had no idea what we were signing up for. Our first lab, we were told that the way we've been washing our hands has been entirely wrong, and that there's a certain technique to bathing another person. You can only imagine our reaction when we learned that we would be practicing on each other. We developed a whole new vocabulary filled with acronyms, isms, and words that no one can pronounce, like esophagogastroduodenoscopy. Like, I mean, what is that? So when you hear nurses say that mental patient down the hall is SOB, it's not the same SOB that you're all thinking now. It's shortness of breath, obviously. I'd like to thank all of the professors for understanding that we were going to argue every single test question you gave us, because every point counted. Thank you to Professor Ukpong, because we will never forget what Kegels are, and that you can do them at any moment. And she's probably doing them now. Thanks to Professor Teese and her tough math questions, I don't think any of us will be having math errors, hopefully. And because of Professor McNeil, we know that when in doubt, just massage the fundus. Most of all, we'd like to give thanks to all of our family and friends for the emotional roller coaster we've put you through. Thank you for not calling us crazy. Oops, hold on. Thank you for the support when we called you crying hysterically, for not calling us crazy when we got mad at you for doing absolutely nothing wrong, and for reassuring us that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Thank you for not judging us for overeating and for drinking. Thank you for understanding that this weight gained hopefully is not permanent. Professor Chattis once told us that there's a difference between neurotic and psychotic. And as nursing students, we are all purely psychotic, which wasn't the better of the two. So thank you all for sticking around, because this chapter of our lives wouldn't be possible without you. But guess what? You can have your family member back now. Although there might be some changes, and they might not be the same person as before. You found them, or I found them, behind a pile of nursing books, bags of chocolate and Swedish fish, coffee and cookies for days. But be warned, because that's not the way we can eat now. Within the past couple of years, their humor might have become a little twisted. You might have to quiet them down at a restaurant when they're telling a story about work and you see the people around you losing their appetite. You might catch your family members staring at people in the grocery store, but they can't help but assess every single person from head to toe, trying to figure out if that mole is cancerous or not. And don't even think about going to them for sympathy unless you have a temperature of 105, gangrene, or are going into shock. Because anything else you can probably handle on your own. And you'll probably notice them washing their hands before they go to the bathroom, but don't ask why. Well, fellow classmates, we did it! That's not very good, though. No more hours lost on those long, awful prep sheets. No more of those 15-page care plans, those dreadful ATI tests, no offense, Professor Orr. Those hours of unpaid work are done, and the days of looking like a Smurf are finally over. One of the first things we learned in nursing school, that the answer was never yes, no, 33, or notify the healthcare provider. But the answer is always, it depends. And I finally realized the importance of these two small words more than ever. As we are pinned today, I'd like to say to the entire class of December 2012 that I'm excited for the future of nursing, because we are the future of nursing. And for now, it depends on you. Thank you.
Yay.